live. Alright, hello. Sorry, a little bit of feedback on mine. Hello, travelers, and welcome back to the campsite. It's good to have y'all here today. I know I didn't initially plan on actually streaming today. When we talked on Friday, I didn't think I was going to be able to. Things have swapped around a little bit, so I can stream today. It will not be a long stream. I'm expecting like maybe an hour. But hey, this will be good practice for the types of streams we'll be doing more during the week, if I can manage to swing them. So, I'm not really going to waste my time with a lot of preamble. We're going to turn and jump over to the game. No, we're not, because I still don't have audio. Why don't I have audio? There it is. Okay. Alright, much better. Okay, so we'll continue in. But yeah, so the plan is we will be jumping back into AI Limit today. We're going to play for, I'm expecting roughly an hour. I don't think it'll be too much longer than that. Just a chance for us to play and have a little bit of fun, see if we can make some progress. First, we're going to see if we remember the controls. There we go. That's that. That's that. Up. Swaps weapons. Okay. We'll stick with that. I think we decide that changes equipped items. X is use the equip item. Y is use our healing. B is sprint? B is roll. So hold B is sprint. Okay. And we have a parry mechanic, which is that. Oh, I didn't realize it uses part of our sync rate. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to miss it every single time. So, good to know. Good to know. But, so for now, we will hop back in, go a little bit further, and just see how far we can get. I enjoy it there. That's the only working parry we're going to get this game. It is kind of weird not having the stamina bar, but I do like it. Anyways, I hope you all are doing well. I don't really have that much to talk about today. I know that sounds weird, but... Nope, nope. Missed those. Alright. Off to a fantastic start. Okay, that does mean that the steam won't hurt us then, which is good. Just obscures our vision. Looks like there's an enemy there. Can we... How did you do... I think it's this. Yeah, that does it. Alright. Definitely gotta remember the controls. But I do remember how to shoot now, which is good. We'll go ahead and use our mud ball. Anything useful over here? Ooh. No, sorry, friend. But other than that, I hope everyone's doing well. And that you've had a good weekend. Again, really don't have... Oh, crap. I didn't see the guy with the rocks over there. Not until it was way too late. I was hoping I could guide you off. Nope. That's on me. I knew that was going to happen, and I still made that mistake. I got way too greedy there. Oh well. Alright, well, good shot all the same. I will say I have been enjoying this. I'm trying not to play it in my free time. Like usually most games that we do on here, I will have played in some way, shape, or form in my free time. Or at the very least, I'll sort of play alongside. So like Dynasty Warriors Origins, I did a lot of stuff like right alongside it, which actually I made it further in that than we made on stream. But with this being a Souls-like, I know there's a chance I'll get kind of drained from it if I try to play both at the same time. So I really haven't touched it pretty much at all. Oh, you can use them back to back. There we go. I probably shouldn't waste that much, but yeah, so this one I've been really trying hard not to play or interact with in any other real way, shape, or form. I am not going to get that parry timing down, am I? I wonder, does it lead enough to hit? Okay, it does. Does no damage, though. Okay, that's just rude. Really? No. Okay, that's dumb. I can go off the edge, but he can't. Alright, well that sucks. Yeah, really gotta work on that timing. Badly need to work on that timing. Alright, that's fine though. Hey, we got it. Pretty sure I'd already been hit, but I'll take it. There we go. But yeah, so I haven't really been playing this in my free time, so it's kind of nice to actually like get a chance to enjoy it and explore it with you guys. There we go. I don't think I'm making that jump, but I bet if I can get there I can jump back this way, so but I know I'd read through some reviews of it. Things seem kind of hit or miss. It's I don't want to say like feast or famine, because that's not the right way to put it, but people either love it or they just hate it. To me, it gives a lot of that Code Vein feeling to it. So personally, I love it. Okay. Which we do. Ooh, portable electrification. Let's read through this. One of the portable spells derived from spells commonly used by bladers. Converts mud energy contained in the crystal into electrical arcs, imbuing the weapon and enabling it to deal additional electricity damage for a certain duration. Some bladers just can't wrap their heads around these spells, and those idiots are my customers. That's fair. Ooh. Yeah, let's be... Will they fight each other? Yes, they will. Oh, that's awesome. Because I still get the crystals for that. Ooh. Nope. His little, slight knockback is killing me here. Ooh. Still alive, still alive. Okay. Well, that sucked. I also didn't play that very well. I really got to learn to parry. But that's fine. I didn't really use healing in that. I didn't actually stop to parry. I don't think I really need to fight those two, now that I think about it. It's like, they don't come after me. They just stay there unless I go up and bother them. So. There we go. Still struggling a little bit with the parries, but we're getting more and more of them. Mud ball? Nope, just remains. We still haven't found a shopkeep, have we? I don't believe we have. Let's see. We can use it. Now let's try to hold off. You know, I wonder with him walking if I could just go right behind. Ugh. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright. A little bit better. Just with him walking, if I could get behind and at least get a strike in. Because it won't kill him, but it should down some of his health. I'm just worried with the stone guy I won't be able to. 2, 3. Alright, that works. Up we go. And the backstab. Cool. So, at least for now, we'll let the robot get out and do its thing. It didn't damage it, so that's funky. Maybe I can get behind it and backstab it. It's not all of its health, but I'll take it. Alright, that was dumb. I got greedy there. I got very greedy there. And Bout got punished for it. Ew. But that's good to know. We can backstab. That's the spot with the item we want to get down to. And bingo. I assume we can't go through the door, because that would be too easy. A rock. Alright, thanks. Oh. Hey, friend. It's okay. What's wrong?
Why are you standing here? Are you trying to attract the void here? Get lost! Are you trying to attract the void here? Get lost!
Okay. I mean, I kind of feel bad checking your stuff, but is there anything you got? Luminous carbon. And some mini bombs. No, okay. You don't say anything about me taking your stuff, so I guess we're chill. Alright. Had to remember how to run and jump. There we go. Alright. Much better. Well, cool. Alright, we got that. I'm trying to think if anything, like, interesting has happened recently. That would be, like, fun to really talk about or anything. But I don't really have much. I've been mostly grinding in games. Just some stuff I play on the side, Digimon, stuff like that. So I don't really have that much for us to chat about. Can I jump over these? I know that's a weird question, but nope. Buttons are hard. There we go. Okay, doesn't look like it. No. Worth a shot. Ooh. What's down there? Huh. Alright. I feel like the proper response is to drop down, go to the green door. But I kind of want to see what this is. Maybe he won't hear me. Maybe there won't be one around the corner. No, cool. Alright. Slow, smooth. Smooth is fast. There he is. Okay, come on, Alcon. Work with me here. There we go. Anything good? So I am kind of curious what these things are exactly. Because they're monsters from the mud, but they very clearly eat the remains of humans. Nope. Alright, not getting that one. I tried for the backstab, I really did. A mechanical part, a magnetic surge, and a note. That massive thing's actually climbing up. I'm worried Mr. Blau is stuck up there, and I wonder how long that platform can hold. We must find him before the platform collapses. Or at least we must get the key back. We had magnetic surge before, and what was the other thing? I've already forgotten. Mechanical parts we had before. You know, I kind of thought dropping down to the green area would be the way we're supposed to go. But I'm starting to feel like that's not correct. Hold on. I got a rock in here somewhere. There it is. Let's wait for them to get separated a little bit. Brilliant. Let's move half an inch over. Come on. Through the door. Let's get you away from your friend. It's absolutely a waste using that. Those two rocks. Seems like... There we go. Man, 3 of them? Alright. That's the best bit of combat you'll see out of me for like the rest of the day. Alright, let's break through this stuff, and what do we got? Hey, we can upgrade our weapon now. Good. She's so pretty. Blader armor and blader visor. Cool. What do we got? So, more physical protection, more infection protection, but I'm losing a lot of really losing a lot of poison protection. Oh well. The visor create... Huh. Both the blader visor and the actual armor have the same information. That's weird, but okay. The visor created by Asteria the Branch Weaver for nascent bladers. This lightweight visor provides the most basic protection. I don't think it's the visor, but it also having the visor on downed more of my poison resist. Let's go to this. Okay, not that close. Look at that. She looks so cool. I like the visor, actually, with the, like, multiple red eyes in it. That's awesome. It's a very good look. Anyways, anything back here? Hi, friend. You're not here to fight me, are you?
Hey, where are your tools for making mud balls? You won't have anything to eat if you can't make mud balls.
Okay.
You won't.
Can I borrow this? On. Let's see what this says. Timetable for Mudball Maker. Blau family, that's 7. The white family who's passed. 9 is Mute, and 10 is Tiny Bones. I wonder if that means I can go get the Mudball Maker from the white family. Since theirs is the one missing. Oh, there's someone over there. Alright. Hello, hello, friend. An antidote. Oh, great. You just gave me armor that doesn't have any poison resist. So now, let's do something that involves poison resist. I think I see an enemy here, so... Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. He didn't hear me, so we're gonna walk away. Right, whatever this is, I don't seem to be able to move it. Like, wherever it leads, at least. Come on, buddy. There you go. Alright, so we grab this. One more piece of carbon. Oh. That's going to be a bit of a problem now, isn't it? Yep, there he is. Alright, worth a shot. I do have some healing. I have mud balls. That's right. Alright, we can work with this. 2, 3. Alright. Maybe not the smoothest bit of combat, but we'll take it. Another mud ball. Good. The storage must be back in the branches. I'm sure we went over that on Friday, but I don't quite remember. And this is Serrated Halberd. A polearm weapon modified from a damaged chainsaw. Cool. We probably won't use it, because again, I'm pretty much planning on staying sword and board for this. Well, it's not quite sword and board if there's no board, but... Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. So it's 1, 2... It does a combo if you switch weapons during it. That's awesome. Okay. That's really cool. And I guess because they're both different types of weapons, they'll both appear on the back. So like having both be swords, they can't both appear on the back. But with a sword and a halberd, they can. That's cool. Yeah, guess we'll check down here. Oh, this is our loop. That's perfect. All right. Hi? Yeah, that's fair. What were you guys? A pure crystal. No, we've picked up a few of these. Yeah, it just replenishes mud energy. I wonder why they're all just watching it, though. I don't know. I see stuff like that, and my first thought is back to the, if you ever played Bloodborne, what is it? You'll see, like, the little ones, sort of standing around an item, just watching it, sometimes. So, I don't know if this was supposed to be sort of a reference to that, or what. But before we keep going, let's be greedy and drop down for a little bit and see what's down here. Probably nothing useful, but it's worth a shot. Oh, I already regret this. Okay. We are going to wait here until he gets up and turns around, because I want to get backstab in, because there's not going to be any room to maneuver. A little bit closer, a little bit closer. And there we go. No, 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 no. Pop that. There we go. Alright. A little close to dying there. Maybe not my smoothest move, but we got it. Mud collection site number 5. Please proceed upstairs to the equipment room and receive the key from the administrator. To prevent the emergence of the void, only a maximum of 2 people are allowed inside at a time. I don't believe we've been given a key. That might be somewhere. We might come back down here a little bit later. I guess we could also, check the door, see if it's unlocked. More crystallized remains. I'd bet he's pacing around in front of that warehouse room, if I had to guess.
It's locked.
Okay, well, that's kind of what we figured. But there is no backtracking now, because I did kind of jump down here. I thought I tried. Maybe I couldn't destroy it from the other side. Okay. Well, that's fine still. Either way, we got in here. We've got our loop back around. We've got opening to the... hello again. Are you the administrator? Okay, no. We've got our loop back around so we can upgrade our weapon a little bit. And I think otherwise... Don't even think about laying your finger on what's stored inside. Even if you sell the stuff to those ignorant rabbles on the surface, they won't pay much for it. Remember, you swore an oath. Even with Lord Asteria gone, we must continue to safeguard this armor until... Bit more information about our armor. I wonder if they were planning, or if they were hoping that the Lord would send more people down to help them. I don't know. But we'll set the link branch. Let's upgrade our weapons a little bit, because I know we've got... Nope. Enhance our weapons. That's the word. I know we got the luminous crystals, or luminous carbon, and then the actual crystals for it. I don't know if this is going to be like Code Vein and Bloodborne, or I can just use any weapon I want, or if it's going to be like Dark Souls, where you kind of feel required to use a specific weapon. Because I'd like to keep running the blade or longsword. but like beat for beat, Forged Steel Blade is just better. It's also got higher bonuses for that's a C and E, that's a D and E. So you know what? No, I like using original weapons as much as I can. So I think we're just going to keep the Blader Longsword. Is it the optimal way to do it? Absolutely not. But we should be fine. I doubt we'll get ourselves too stuck. Let's see. I know I want to do strength to boost my attack a little bit. We only got enough time, or enough room for 2. So let's just do strength and life for now. Kind of leaning into being a bit more tanky during this. Though that mostly stems from me not really knowing what I'm doing exactly. Like, there's not exactly a plan here, if you couldn't guess. Nothing. And nothing. Alright. We can ignore them. And on we go. Excuse me? What was that? He wasn't here and then just real quick he was. Oh, that's the hallway we were running down earlier. Oh yeah, this won't go well. Okay. Nope. Did not make it. Did not make it. Did not make it. Okay. I didn't realize the can was in his... Okay, that's a little cheap and you know it. I didn't realize the cannon was in his actual mouth, though. So that's cool. I presume once we take him down, we can double back and go back through that alleyway. Let's use this to heal up. I know it'd probably be better to use my life ones, but that's I only get a set number of those, and they're much better in battle to me. Hello, friend. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. Well, that looks like it could be important. It won't let me target it, but I'll believe that for a second. Huh. Ooh, a shield. Shield is one of your... Shield is one of the basic abilities accessible through the spell frame on your left arm. Your shield provides continuous defense against enemy attacks at the cost of mud energy. It provides complete protection against the enemy's basic attacks and a certain degree of defense against elemental attacks and ailments. Blocking damage reduces your sink rate, and it shatters when it's too low. Blocking attacks accumulates energy for your shield. Once it's fully charged, it will become overloaded with diminished defensive performance. In this case, you can use Overload Blast to unleash its energy, triggering an explosion and restoring a certain amount of sink rate. That's neat. So... But it replaces my parry. Which, I mean, is fine. That's a weird one. Like, it almost makes more sense if it replaced, like, the railgun for me. But I guess I want to make sure you have some kind of ranged ability. But they did give it to us, so let's step out and give it a shot. Have we been back there? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's another blader then. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to fight, aren't we? Are you okay? Jesus. I don't know what's going on with you, friend. But... this is kind of funky. Okay, cool. That does no damage, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap back to the parry for right now. Ow. Whew, that was messy. That's cool, though. They almost fight like a, I don't even know a good way to describe it. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is like a puppet on a string. There's no consistency to their movements. It's really hard to read. Nothing dropped. Nothing dropped. Cool. There he is. Right. So that's the trick, is don't slow down. Like, I stopped and waited for the guy earlier, and that bit me in the butt. So that's our trick, is don't slow down for now. Two, three, four. Alright, you're down. Nothing here. We go out here. So last time there was something feeding over there, and that's gone. Nope, it's back. God, I do not know how to read your attacks. Heal up. There we go. Though that was absolutely more luck of the draw than anything. I think I got her stuck in the wall. Yeah, I think she's just stuck. Well, that's a shame. Hate to have killed her. Blader returned. Huh. It makes me wonder, like, because of how she moved. And again, I haven't used the dual blades because I didn't pick up the dual blades. But, like, she's almost, like I said earlier, kind of puppeted around, which is really cool. It makes it so hard to read, like, her fighting abilities. But it's very clear that she was broken in some way, shape, or form and needed to be sent back. Defeated and sent back. So I'm kind of curious, like, what causes that? Is it a corruption? Because AI limit, I assume we're all AI in this. But she was almost like, the movements were almost puppety, like ragdolling around. which is so weird. I really like it, actually. Let's see how the hood looks. Yeah, it's not worth it to keep on, but it's kind of cool. It'll be good for. It's a not Bloodborne game. It's a Souls-like game. I'm sure there'll be a poison swamp somewhere. Let's see if there's anything about it. Oh, yeah, we never read through this. A polearm weapon modified from a damaged chainsaw. Its razor-sharp edge is more than capable of slicing through flesh. Provides no protection. Oh, hey, we never read the memories. It's light and durable, and no weapons can leave a scratch on it. If only we knew how Lord Asteria created it, maybe we wouldn't have to stay in these sewers. While its cut may be somewhat patchwork, but considering the materials I've got down here in the sewers, it's good enough. That's cool. Let's see over the newborn. Railgun. Oh yeah, do we get anything for these? Counterfield. That's just been our parry. A frame ability provided by the seed spell frame. Activates mud energy to generate a momentary deflective force field, countering the enemy's attack. Timing. Timing is the key. Release the force field and strike back. Then a frame ability provided by a seed spell frame. Rapidly crystallizes mud to generate a shield in front. Bladers who have a bunch of reckless guys who don't care about defense just because they can respawn. Well, most of them have long been lost. Lost? Oh man, that does give me heavy memories back to Code Vein, where like they would essentially become corrupted or lost, because that's what they were, is the lost. A lot that you had to fight. I think that was Code Vein that had that. Man, I'm liking this game so far. Again, it's one of those I feel bad I can't put more time into it. This is good. There we go. What's over here? Up we go. I want to say this is going to put us back out near the hallway. No, but we have a person here. Hello, person. Nope. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. Oh, come on. I was hoping we could just talk for a minute, but okay. Get away. Well, that's a shame. That was a waste. Sorry about that, friend. Oh, we got another piece of carbon. That's good. Bit by bit, we'll upgrade this weapon. Nothing back here. Shit. Too fast, too fast. Nope, wrong button. That's what I get for trying to do this special move. I got outsmarted by the robot. Alright, get away, get away. Cool. Nothing back here. Nothing back here, right? Yeah. pick this up. Mud ball. Go check that out in a second. Let's climb down for a sec. So we saw the big pile of bodies over here. It's not bodies, it's robot parts. Ooh, I'm not sure I want to know. So we did just see a robot fighting against fighting with a human, and we know the robots attack the mud creatures, which makes me think that they are down here for defensive reasons. Like maybe they were sent down here to combat the mud or to help humans. But I don't know how much is the humans reprogram them versus they're just they were just sent down here initially. What's this? More crystallized remains. And an elevator. Well, that's not the direction I was expecting to go, but okay. Works for me. Hello, friends. I don't seem to be able to... I can speak to you.
I wanted to go to the surface, but that's heaven swell, where the weak will only fall into prey. That's horrible. I'd rather die collecting mud.
Okay. I'm a little worried I'm going to open this door and it's going to trigger the boss fight. Please don't. What is this? Oh, it's a shop. Hey, oh. I mean, I kind of want to. It's not what we're here for. But I mean, if they're going to give us stuff like that, I gotta, right? You gotta. Alright, I got 3 out of 3 in my inventory, 1 stock. I'll buy 2 more. So I think that's a good place to leave off. And then goods, right? This is all stuff that we can just sell. We'll ditch 10 of these. Because I know we can at least farm those from enemies if it comes down to it. Oh, hey, we're back here. Okay. I know where we are. Man. Alright, we did drop down a few levels then. Okay. Well, thank you guys. It's this way. Oh yeah, let's check out the new ponytail. Does it? Oh, it does replace it. Drops my physical defense by 10, my fire by 10, and my infection by 10, but gives me 20 poison and 20 poison and 10 shatter. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I really like that. We're going to keep the visor because I'm a sucker for visors and blindfolds and stuff. But that ponytail looks really good. Do we? What is that? Oh, that's a branch. No. This is the actual route we're supposed to be going. Okay, never mind. Let's go back. I have a bad habit of accidentally finding the correct routes. I'm not trying to. Not always. Alright, that makes me think that the next, or the major boss fight, is coming up. So, depending on how long the rest of this takes... Come on, guys. Please don't fight. We can talk. Right? We can just talk. Nope, you have a flamethrower. No. That sucked. I should have healed, but I was trying to save it. Oh well. Man, 500 crystals. That's a bummer. It must be a proportion. Like, a percentage, I guess. That's gotta be what it is. Because I was hoping, considering that was a family in there, that was the mud thing that I needed. But I guess I'm not going to find out. Alright, friend. I thought we don't do that. Oh, shit. Alright, there's that. Now, fingers crossed when we get out here, that blader will still be dead. It should be, because, I mean, it gave us the feedback for it, but... One, two, three, four. Simple and easy. Come out here where we got the shield, and it's gone. Good. Okay. She's not here. That's very good. Alright, so we got two options. Either one, we can go in there and go down, or two, we can go back up, loop around, and keep checking out over there. We kind of know where that leads, and we have to go back by it anyways. So let's do this part first. Hello, friend. I don't know how you missed that, but thank you. Alright, so let's go here and drop down. And... Alright. Yeah, I'm not a fan of y'all. Go ahead, eat a mud ball. Pick up a mud ball. Good. And picked up another mud ball. Sorry, friend. I'm curious about what our directive is here. Because we've been told to go, like, find our memories or whatever. But as a blader, what is the point? Because we've very clearly not had a problem killing other humans. Mind you, we've been attacked first. Most of the time. But... there it is. No! It didn't let me do the strike. That's a bummer. Anything through here? No. No, absolutely not. I am not coordinated enough to be doing this. Pick up. It's another carbon. Is there anywhere else we can go? There's something up there. I don't know. No, we've been up there. Yeah, okay. We have fought that. Because that's where there's the guy working on stuff. I don't think we went down this way, though. So we just kept looping around. Alright, that's another pure crystal for us. I think we decided up here there were two enemies. Yeah. This, dodge back. And there we go. Alright. Thank God weapons don't break or deteriorate. This would be going very poorly. I wonder if we can just ignore this guy. What do you say, friend? You build your robots in peace, and I'll just carry on? Seems like it. I can work with that. I'm not going to get that timing anytime soon, am I? Alright, yeah. We're just going to hit him a few times. Okay. Not our smoothest, but that's fine. Let's, we gotta deal with these two. We've actually got some health this time, so that'll help. He has the flamethrower. He has a knife. I can probably deal with the knife. His flamethrower is kind of what I'm concerned about, so we're going to go deal with him first. Alright, well that went way better. Laura has completely lost it. And that kid downstairs, and the masked guy I met earlier. Can't we even have a peaceful life down here in the sewers these days? What is Lord Asteria planning by hiding in a place like this? Bone crackers. A pair of weapons crafted from scrap iron by an anonymous smith in the sewer town. Those are weapons? A pair of weapons crafted from scrap iron. Its serrated blades can tear through enemies like beasts. It exudes a pure sense of untamed ferocity, an inspiration sparked by the void entities accompanying me. Accompanying me? Huh. Unfortunately, I've been banished to this dismal corner, forever deprived of the sight of daylight. I hope he doesn't mean, like, legitimately accompanying him. Ugh, alright. Well, I was hoping I could throw it on to just see how the movement worked, but it doesn't look like it. It also doesn't look like we got the stuff to make our own mud balls yet. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that's fine. So I think we should be headed to the boss. I know we're headed to the next branch, if nothing else. But I think the boss will be right after that, because it looks like a big open room. I've already been through there, been to the shop. Down here. Repair the branch. Alright. Any enhancements we can do? Yeah, we can boost this one more time. Wonder what max level is. Probably 5. I mean, like, for the enhancements. I assume probably 5. I need one more technique. Alright, we only got one level to play with. I wanted to get one more technique so I could try out those other things, but I don't know if it's worth it. That would boost our damage a little bit more as well. I don't know. I think we do that. Boosts all of our defenses, but also boosts our conversion rate. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to this build, so... Yep, this looks like a boss arena if I've ever seen one. Alright, let me get a little bit of water, and then we'll hop down and give it a shot. Sorry about the wait. Let's hop on in. I don't think it'll be the big robot thing that we've been dealing with. Yeah. It's another mud creature. He looks cool, though. Oh, hey. No, we saw one of the guys talking about war. No, that didn't work. Alright. There we go. Oh, that might kill me. Okay, well. That was a cool fucking grab, though. What is the range on that? There we go. Alright, good parries. Nope. Could not get away. I can't parry that. I couldn't get away from it. I might be dead here. Yeah. Alright. That was a bummer, but that's not an impossible fight. We got in a couple really good parries there. So, I definitely think we can do that. We didn't waste a mud ball, and most of it was poorly handling some stuff. Like that. Exactly like that. Okay. You know what, maybe this run just ain't gonna be it. Alright. At least he didn't get me hitless. Yeah. Alright, that was less than ideal, but it's fine. Alright. Two. 2, 3, dodge, and 2. Okay, that went a little bit better. No. Don't know what this is, but no. Alright, good news. So that his attacks aren't that much different. Except that. That one's terrible. Hey, alright. Not a fan of Phase 2, that's for sure. Alright, we got a Void Nucleus and an Arboretum Key. Alright, nuclei are dropped from powerful enemies. Acquired nucleus can be directly equipped. Your equipped nucleus determines the amount of crystals gained upon defeating enemies, sync rate boost rate, and percentage of crystals lost upon death. Nuclei cannot be removed when you replace your nucleus, and you will lose a proportion of crystals. Use rare crystal nucleus to exchange for special items. What, it can't be removed? So if I put it in and then decide I don't want it, I can't ever take it back out? No, hold on. I think my controller's messed up. Give me just a second. Alright, apologies about that. My controller came unhooked for a second. I'm surprised to see so many robot parts here. Because, like, it's very clear, as the mud creature, it's been destroying robots. Everything in that aisle is just what's destroyed. But I thought he was part of the thing that was stopping a bunch of humans. Which makes me think it can't be him. It does have to be that giant one. That giant robot. So, that's fun. Okay, this looks like will be a good place for us to save. So let's get over to it. We'll hit the branch, and then we'll read through some of the stuff we got. After we check around a little bit. I think we can go a little bit further. Like, we're just past an hour now. Which does pretty much confirm that, hey, if I have an hour to stream, this will be a good game to do. Cool, we can go an hour, we can hit a checkpoint, something like that. So let's repair the branch. And then link to it. So we're here before the upward elevator. Taking the elevator allows you to leave the underground and enter the area beyond the walls. Large reservoir was where we were just at. It's in the southwestern section of the sewers. Various types of waste and massive quantity of robot remains are piled up. Okay. I might, before we continue on, jump back here and see if she says anything different, now that we've unlocked some more stuff. But let's relive the memory.
Asteria. What a poor soul. It could have become a blader like you. However, its desire for destruction, engendered throughout years of warfare, has eventually consumed it. Desire for destruction? The Void are generated entities, born from the consciousness that flows within the mud. Yet, when overwhelmed by emotions, they succumb to madness. Though it made valiant efforts, it failed to evade its doomed fate. Thank you for granting it the final redemption. May the branch guide your path.
Does that mean that Lore was at one point a blader? Or at least an entity that became consumed by the, by everything? By the mud? That's cool. I'm going to have to read through this later and catch up on some stuff. Alright, let's see what we're missing. Antidote, injectable potion produced by the Hubert School, breaks down common toxins and eliminates accumulation. We had 2 more medical claims yesterday. What can you do? The fact is, hygiene is a total mess, and you know. Went through that, went through that, went through that. We got a void nucleus. Nucleus of a void entity who has deteriorated and lost its blader form. It contains a strong destructive will, resulting in a distortion in its crystal structure. That's cool. So I kind of don't want to use any of these. I think I'd rather just stick with my standard nucleus throughout. But I want to read the memories on it. Leave this area. No, I haven't defeated her yet. I must not leave. I'm going to fight her again. Then we also got a new seal. It's actually just overall better. Gives me better stability. When overwhelmed by emotions, they succumb to madness. Then the Arboretum key. It's key to an all Arboretum. Riveting. She will be back. Find the key. Fight again. so let's go to... Now that I think about it, I don't actually know... Like, what do I do with seals? Oh, maybe it's in this. Or maybe it's just something that as I keep it on me, it gets better. Yeah, no, I can't enhance it in any way. I do have enough crystals to get some upgrades, though. I'm going to put one into technique, one in strength. Honestly, I'd rather put two into strength, but I only got one left. Let's do that. Alright, level 17. Not bad. Again, we're not really following much of a build here. I do want to bounce over to the sewer confluence. Kind of so I can see the teleporting. Okay, not much to it. But she's not here. Okay, worth a shot. It's weird, she like folds her arms before it. And not necessarily in like a praying formation though. Almost like she's just sitting down resting. But yeah, we still got a little bit of time. I think we can continue on. Oh, hey, we're outside. Alright, that's the end of that then. Is there going to be... I was hoping there'd be a branch right here so that we could just end it off here, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. This area is somehow darker than the sewers, which is an impressive feat, considering we're supposed to be outside, or at least Haven's Ward. There we go, that's better. I can see some things now. A mechanical part. Again, I'm pretty sure we can just sell those. All the candles are freshly lit. Well, as fresh as they can be. It's within a couple hours, though, because candles don't normally last that long. Let's see anything over here. Hey, friend, can we talk?
You bastards!
Okay.
My life savings! Give it back, you bastards! Give it back, you bastards!
Sounds like he was robbed. Whoa. That's a cool sight. It's our second day playing the game, and we finally got to the title card. We are not good at this. Well, that's interesting. So to get out, we didn't have to fight the giant robot. I kind of figured we would, you know, or at least... Ooh, an ancient map. I kind of figured we would, or at least, like, tear down generators or something to stop it. But no, he's just there to shoot us. Ooh, because that does mean that we don't have a way to deactivate him now. So I don't really have a way to run back and grab whatever's in that hallway. Because you have to stop and do the animation of kicking something before you can pick it up. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Maybe we'll find something that'll protect us, but I doubt it. You've obtained an ancient map of Havenswell. When you rest at a branch, notable landmarks, areas traversed, key areas, merchant locations, and changes in the landscape will be marked on your map. Thank you. Your current location is always pinned. Okay. Not exactly our most detailed map, but we can work with it. I assume all the little shapes are different sections, so we can work with this. Oh, there's a friend down there who looks like he has a gun. What do we got? Ancient map. A map of Havenswell printed on special materials, preserved for nearly a millennium. Due to substantial environmental changes, only the general areas can be recognized on the map. Travelers rely on them as landmarks to ascertain their location and record the routes they have. I think that's supposed to be explored. But I don't have a way to scroll down on that. So, okay. Blocked roads, collapsed bridges, earthquake faults, and that mud lake. A roughly accurate map won't attract any buyers. It's better than nothing. Alright, well, let's repair the branch. We're at the Path of Pilgrimage. Alright, map update. That's kind of what I want to see. What did we decide it was? Down? Oh, cool. So this actually does give slightly more detailed stuff. Southwestern Sewer Town, which is where we just spent our time at. Then the Outer Wall Ruins. That's cool. We really are going to fill this in. I actually really like the sketchwork drawing on this, because it feels more like we're filling in it ourselves, as opposed to like, oh, the map's uncovered, the fog of war is gone, or whatever. Unfortunately, I am pretty much out of time for what I can do today, which kind of sucks. I know, I'm not thrilled, but I mean, we can grab that item, right? We can grab the item and beat him up. Hi, friend. Okay. Yeah, and we can grab the item. He did not notice at all. Okay, yeah, I really gotta go back, because I'll keep playing this if I don't. So we're going to go back, link the branch. Can we do any more upgrades? Not enough. Okay. Alright, that's going to have to be enough for now. We'll go back to the title. That was a lot of fun. I'm having a ton of fun with this game. It's kind of killing me that I'm not playing it on my own, because I'm really, really enjoying it. But I feel like it'll be more fun if I experience it with you guys. We play through it together, we experience it together. So, apologies. Yeah. So that's where we're going to have to stop today. We did make it through the first area. I've been told this game is roughly 30 hours. Unfortunately, we've had these couple of streams where it's been cool. We can only do an hour at a time. But I'm suspecting like next Friday, next Sunday, stuff like that, when we can get back to a more set schedule, we'll be able to do the longer 2-hour, 3-hour streams. And we'll be making a good bit more progress. So I'm excited for it. I really hope you guys are as well. We're playing through this pretty much completely blind. I know I've seen like a handful of reviews, and that's all the real information I have about the game. So I hope you guys are just enjoying it as much as I am, because it is really, really fun. Uh, let's see. For upcoming streams, the plan is the next like set in stone scheduled stream is Friday the 5th, I believe. Friday the 4th. The plan is Friday the 4th. We're going to shoot for our usual time of around 6 to 6:30 EST. Hopefully 6. I doubt it, but hopefully. So that's our next time we are scheduled to sit down and do a full stream. I am going to try, and I stress the word try, to fit in a stream on Monday and Wednesday. Just about an hour long, if that. I think my schedule has gotten somewhat consistent enough that I can trust that, cool, if I show up, as long as everything goes right, I can get off, get home, take care of everything, and get this boot up. I couldn't do it for like a PS4 game or something like that, because I'd have to mess around with getting OBS to read the video card, and that's a whole mess. It's not super cooperative about that, but I think for a PC game like this, I should be able to pretty smoothly get in, get on there, and play. So, fingers crossed, Monday and Wednesday we will have a stream. I'm also going to try to go back to where we're doing something. If I can get those days to work, I want to try to be doing something every day. So the hope is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday we'll have streams. So Monday and Wednesday will be quick 1 hour streams. We'll play this, we'll play Snowbreak, we'll chat, we'll draw. Something that we can do very quick. Fridays and Sundays will be the longer streams when we can fit them in. They're like 2 hour to 3 hour streams. We try to play a bit more through games, or those will be the days where we really work to complete through stuff. Or maybe we'll try things that might take longer than just an hour, like a game that we really want to dig in that I know it's going to be longer. Say we did an RPG or something. Star Ocean is the first one that comes to mind. Those, what do you call them? Save points aren't always like 20 or 30 minutes in between. Sometimes they're 45 or an hour. So, as much as I want to play that, that's far on the horizon. But say we want to do something like that, where it's more, we'd have to be more specific about when we can and can't save. Those games will be saved for Friday and Sunday. And the hope is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I am going to focus on having a video on the VODs channel to upload. I'm kind of thinking I might save Saturday for a like a proper video upload if and when I ever get around to that. But because I figure we're going to miss enough Mondays and Wednesdays that this will help us catch up a little bit on our VODs, because I've still got pretty much all of our what was the horror game we just played? Not Fatal Frame. No, why am I not remembering it? White Day. White Day. We've got all the White Day VODs we have to get up. We've got this series that needs to go up. I've got all the Snowbreak stuff. The plan was to put all that up. I don't have access to like a solid third of the Pokemon ones, so we won't be uploading any more of those. And I might private the ones that are up, if I even put any up. And then I think I want to do more Dynasty Warriors, getting those, what we played through Origins up, even though we've kind of taken a break on that, so that one's going to be pushed back a little bit. But I'm thinking if I do, for VODs, on Tuesdays we'll do, yeah, how about we do Tuesdays, whatever we played over the weekend. So we've been playing AI, so On Tuesday, I'll try to upload the first VOD of this, and then Thursday will be our catch-up VOD day, so we'll upload White Day until those streams are done, and then we'll update the Snowbreak ones until those are done. So just enough to work some stuff in the background. But I do think that's pretty much everything I have for you guys. Oh yeah, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Whether you're watching this live, whether you're here for a minute, here the whole time, whether you're watching this on a YouTube VOD later, thanks for stopping by. I hope you know I really appreciate it. This is just something I do for fun, but it's always nice when people stop by and say hi. I hate to steal the line from Aaron Mankey, but I like it when people say hi. But yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys. So as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and please, please, please be safe out there, everyone. Later.